Okay, welcome back everybody, and today I'm going to be talking about moving to Thailand and living the dream. Your holiday. Party. I said living the dream, not actually dreaming. Said what? I said living the dream. Oh, I thought you said have a dream. Sorry. You may well have been to Thailand on holiday a few times, loved every single minute, and now you're thinking of retiring over here permanently. You will arrive and from day one will start living the dream forever. Or will you? Well, if you think that you're going to enjoy every single minute of every single day, year after year, like you used to when you were on holiday, you won't. But why not? Well, if you love sitting in bars and drinking, chasing women, visiting temples, travelling around the country, whatever floats your boat, it will, just like me, get very old very quickly. If you have no outside interests other than what you did in Thailand on holiday, you will get bored very quickly. Trust me. In fact, I've already made a video on boredom in Thailand, which you can see the link there or there. My hobby includes photography and nature. It keeps me out the bars and I love every minute of it. And if you stay till the end, I will show you some of my nature photography. You could end up going back home, or worse still, turn to the bar scene every day. Your mental health can diminish very quickly. This is why you need a hobby, one to pass the time, and one that is good for your mental health. I have been visiting national parks all over the country since 2008, and there are still many I would like to visit. I love being out there, sometimes for a day trip, or other times I might go for 5 to 10 days. It's total escapism for me. I mean, for me, it's all just about simply being at one with nature. I love nature photography, and especially macro. I've never looked back since. That said, if I hadn't got into photography back then, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be in Thailand now. I would have wasted all my money, gone back home, or probably, knowing me, drunk myself to death. I'm not saying that you must do something, but sitting around all day after a hectic life back home really can get the better of you. Okay, I'm just going to show you my basic camera setup. This is basically what I use about 90 to 95% of the time. I do have other lenses. I've got a 100 to 400mm lens, Canon, which is absolutely fantastic. That's more for birds and other things. I've also got a little stubby 50mm lens, which I use for doing portraits or anything like that. But to be honest, most of my work is predominantly macro work, and I have this 180mm dedicated macro lens made by Canon. It's very old, and it cost me about 22,000, something about 22,000 baht. Second hand, but it was almost like brand new, and it was reduced from, if I bought brand new, it would have been 57,000 baht, and I'm not paying that. So 21 I think I paid. Not bad at all. And this is backed with a Canon 90D, which is very similar to the Canon body I had already, which was the Canon 7D Mark II, but that's only 20 megs. This is 30 megs. So it's 50% more powerful in terms of crop factor, which is massively important if you're taking macro shots. It's also got the articulated screen. So if you're someone like me and most of the time I'm down on the ground, you can actually use this rather than looking through a lens. It's not always ideal, but it's actually a very, very good thing. I've also got the battery grip on it, which you end up having 2 batteries in, and you get more shots per second. Only slightly, but it does work more. But it just seems to last forever. It lasts far longer than a day shoot, and I can take thousands of photographs, you know. So all in all, it's really, really, really good. It's heavy, it isn't light, it's not for everybody, and I'm sure people won't want to get this lens. Most people, what they do is they get the 100mm lens, Canon, and that is absolutely superb. I also have one of those, so you're getting closer to the subject, but without getting physically closer, if that makes sense. You know, you are moving near, you're almost twice as close in terms of getting your shot and getting the full frame. But I love this. I had a Sigma one for many years, 7-8 years, and the motor died in that, and it wasn't worth repairing, so I looked for another Sigma one, and then this one cropped up that I managed to get from Bangkok, and they sent it up for like 100 baht or something, and it's the best thing I've bought in a long time. The Canon 90D, again, I bought second hand with the battery grip for about 26,000, I think. New, just for the body alone, they're about 34,000, something like that. So it wasn't the cheapest, but it only taken 3,000 clicks. Not bad at all. So that is my basic setup. If you want to get into macro photography, I apologise for the birds now. Shut up! I love nature. If you want to get into macro photography, something like this Canon is perfect. You might want to go more for the 100mm because it's a whole lot lighter, a lot easier to use, and it's great to start off with, and you will still use it from time to time. But there's one piece of equipment that I've not mentioned yet that I think is absolutely imperative, and that is this ugly contraption here. This is a standard on-top shoe fit, yeah, shoe mount rather. Yep, that just fits on nicely on there, and you obviously tighten that up. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, and then this goes forward. Well, this is, it's a great big, it's a bit floppy at the moment, I need to adjust it slightly, but it's a great big diffuser. When you're in darker areas, instead of the light just going boom and just absolutely killing the shot, as you can see here, this is a dragonfly on a branch in some darkened area, and then suddenly if you add the flash, look at the difference. Look at what you can achieve if you really, really, really want to. It's absolutely fantastic. All the colours come out, everything, it's wonderful. So yeah, so that is my basic camera setup. I absolutely love using it. It's not for everyone. It's a big, clunky, heavy thing that you have to carry everywhere. Some people think I'm mad. Some people use the macro ring flash, which I do have and I do use from time to time, but I just think that you get, when this is set up properly, yeah, you get a much more softer, more diffused light. It's brilliant. This isn't for things like birds or anything like this. It's purely for insects and small things, especially in darker areas. But I do actually use this in really bright areas as well. If it's got absolutely baking sunshine and it's the hottest day in the world, using this is actually really, really good, because what it does, it takes away a lot of the shadows, yes, that can get cast by really strong light. So it works all the time, and I use this with every shot I take. If it's for birds and things like that, no, I don't. And if you have a look at some of my photos at the end, everything I've taken, apart from the birds, are all taken using one of these. There you go. Okay? So that's my basic setup for my hobby. I love visiting national parks, and in Khon Kaen there are, I think, 4 national parks. The one I visit the most is a place called Wiang National Park. It's about an hour from home. I tell you what, why don't we just drive up it together to music? As well as a nice new campsite and HQ, there's a few things you can see and do while you're there. You know, you can visit the waterfall, you can go down... Why am I telling you this? Why don't I just show you? Come on. So, just what can you do for a hobby? Well, maybe you decide that photography is your bag after all. Maybe it's portraits of people, landscapes, or just daily life. I mean, I sometimes think about driving around myself, taking photographs in rural Thailand of farming, of the tractors, of the farmers themselves, and people just doing their daily job. But for me, it's always been nature. Dragonflies, butterflies, beetles, lizards, snakes, almost anything. But what about you? Maybe photography isn't for you. Of course, many play golf. There are loads of great courses all around Thailand. I think there's even 4 or so in Khon Kaen alone. And if golf isn't for you, then there are more and more fishing places springing up all around the country, and you can catch some monster fish. I used to do a bit myself. I mean, look at that monster holding fish. Some people buy large bikes and tour. Others take up cycling. But if you decide either of those is for you, please be careful, as the driving over here isn't the best. Maybe you even start your own YouTube channel like this one. You know, showcase your life wherever you may live in Thailand. And I tell you, this channel keeps me really busy right now. But whatever it is you decide to do, just think about your mental health and how doing nothing all the time really can destroy you. For me, it's always been photography. It's about being amongst nature. It's about taking photographs of things I've never seen before. But not only photographs, it's about coming home, processing the photographs, looking at them, enjoying them, then trying to ID them, find out what species they are. And by doing that, I've ended up joining a number of groups in Facebook and places like that, whereby you meet like-minded people who also want to identify things, and you even go on trips with them and enjoy it. And it's a fantastic way to pass the time in Thailand, or to be honest, anywhere for that matter. Okay, that will just about do for today. Don't forget, at the end, I'm going to show you a number of photographs I've taken over the years, just a random selection, but it will give you an idea of what kind of photographs I like to take. And I hope that you enjoy looking at them as much as I love making them. That will do for now. Take care, guys. Don't forget, if you like my videos, give the big thumbs up, comment, and above all, subscribe if you haven't done already. Take care, guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.